What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video on the channel. Got my SpongeBob shirt, Patrick. Check out the back. You guys can see that upside down, but today we're gonna be giving Chikis some water. And we fill her water. It's about 100 a day. So we gotta keep her hydrated. Let me change it. You guys can hear that. Little water recipient. It's a little windy. Hopefully you guys can hear me. You know, order some microphones online. I was looking at Amazon the other day. I was looking at some nice set of microphones that I could attach to my phone. Go ahead and comment down below if you guys know of any good microphones that you guys have been using for your channel or just independently. First, we're gonna wash this stuff out. Check it out. Let me flip it around. I'll wash it out. The hose has nice hot water, so I'm gonna wash it out first. And then we're gonna pour some nice cold fresh water for her. I got her on a long rope right there in the middle. She doesn't go anywhere anyway. But since we're so close to the road over here, I don't wanna risk it, you know? I don't wanna risk her going out. And I don't like leaving her in the corrals because let me see if you guys can see that. There's not really anything in there for her to eat, you know? And I haven't been giving her alfalfa yet. We have so much grass around here. We got, you know, here, the backyard. It's humongous over there. I've been tying her up over here. Let's see if you guys can see back there. All that back there. I've been walking around. I just leave her on that lead line. And she's been getting a little more patient too with that because she was a little bit wild before. She's been doing a lot better now. Kind of like a patience pole, you know, but I've been giving her a long rope. So I don't really want her stuck in one place for so long, you know what I mean? That kind of sucks. But I will let her run around for a little bit, and she'll run around. She'll be nice, happy running around. And then like, I'll go grab her. I'll do the whole, the imaginary rope thing, you know? My brother actually told me, he's like, cause I was going chasing her around, and she hates the lasso. She hates the lasso so much. So he's like, just do the invisible rope thing on her chin. And I was like, that's not gonna work. And I walked over, and sure enough, I got her from under her chin, and she just let me walk her over, which was the funniest thing to me. Yeah, but she's a good little pony. I got her for my son. She bucked him off a couple times because he needs a little more time under the saddle. But he took her like a champ. 2 days in a row, the first couple days that we got her. So I've been wanting him to get a little bit more familiar with her because it's his first pony. But we do live on a ranch, and he's a little bit rough and tough, you know. Yeah, but she's kind of big. She's a big pony. She's like about what, like 43 inches. Yeah, so we went pretty far. We went about an hour and a half away to go pick her up. My brother, my friend, and I, with this guy out in Madera Ranchos. A really nice guy. He has a lot of horses out there. Most of them Andalusians. He has one what's it called? The Frisian horse that he had just got her pregnant by another Frisian horse. She's really nice. I'm thinking about maybe getting either that baby that's come out or one of his Andalusians that he has. He has a 2-year-old and he has a 1-year-old. But we'll see. The same guy that I got that one from. He had a nice color on them, both of them, and both from a Spaniard horse. One of the top line in Spain. Forgot what the guy's name is, the breeder, and or what the actual the horse's name is. I'll try to find it. And then I'll post it maybe. But yeah, so we filled it up. We almost got it filled up. Thinking about moving it. She has a nice shade right there with that pine tree. The other one's dried up. That one's been dry. It's been dry for like I want to say like 3 years now, but we haven't taken it down. I was gonna chop it down, but we have so many little birds out here that love that tree. They love hanging out up there. Like they'll come in, but like all those branches that you guys see there, it'll be filled to the brim with those horses, with those birds. Right now they're up there in that tree. They make their little nests up in that tree. And let's see, I think that's done. And this tree up here, they have a whole bunch of nests in there. Me and my son were seeing a little bird that had fallen down that either the mom and dad pushed him off, so see if he's ready to fly, or he just fell off. Yeah, but we checked and he wasn't there anymore, so who knows what happened to that little bird. But anyways, we're gonna go get Chikis right now. I'll probably remove that pole, and she likes it out there, man. You know what? I'm just gonna put the water out there for her. Let's go. Put the water out there for her. Just gonna change it out because it was kind of dirty because it was under that pine tree all night. I usually try to change it out maybe a couple times a day or just once a day, depending on how dirty like I see it. And so she can have fresh water. Sorry, I know probably a whole bunch of wind. It's super windy out here. Look what happened to that basketball. It was good. It was good last night when I left it. When I went to go put the water on her, I refilled it at night so she could have nice fresh water, and it was perfectly fine. And now it's popped. I don't know if with the heat maybe it was too full, or one of the truck drivers ran it over. Got it. So I'm gonna put it right here under this. See, that's where I dumped it earlier, because this pine tree needs a little bit more water anyway. But there she is. Look, got a little rope on her. Got this rope on her, and then I got the long lasso, which she hates. When I grab the lasso, I don't know if her last owner used to lasso her, or she was like, or they would use her in rodeos or something to lasso her. But she's really nice. Look, she's there. She is drinking her water. She's super shy too. She doesn't like whenever I give her, like, let's say lettuce or strawberry or something, she won't eat it in front of me. And look, if I look away, she'll drink her water. But if I'm right there, she won't drink it for whatever reason. She's funny. And I got her that new what's it called? Because she broke her halter. She snapped it, and she cut a little bit on the side of her eye, like right here. So I took it off, and I decided to put that on her. And hopefully that helps, because sometimes when we're lead lining her, she'll like pull like with the halter, and with this it's like to train, you know what I mean? The halter ropes to train. I forgot what they're called exactly. Sorry guys, this is my first horse, you know. I don't know the actual name of that of what it's called, but she seems to like this one better, because she didn't like the thing that she had before. I'll show it to you guys right now. She came with her, and it came with the saddle too. She came with the saddle, but the saddle doesn't fit her because she's so wide. Look, I don't know if it could capture how wide she is, but she's pretty wide from her hips and stuff. But watch. super nice, you know. She loves being out here. Let me grab the rope. Come here, Chikis. She loves running around. Like once they're like, this is how I got her last time. I would get her from here, from the bottom, like this, and then I just walk her like this over, and it's so funny. Like, see, even right now she's walking with it, but she loves walking. She loves following me. Like if I just leave her like that, she'll like follow me. She'll just follow me around. Right now she's kind of hungry. She's been under the tree all day because it's so hot out here. But I'm gonna find somewhere else to see where I'm gonna put her. Maybe back here. I'm gonna walk you guys back here where I usually leave her. See, look what a great job she did right here. All this was pretty high. No, not like super high, but it was like, I'll show you guys on this side over here. But she finished all that grass right there. I'm gonna move this little gazebo thing because there's a lot of nice grass down here that she could eat. In her last home, they were just feeding her nothing but hay, which is cool, I guess, but natural grass, I mean, she seems to like it more, you know? She seems to like it more. She's a lot more active out here because they just had her like in one of the little horse stables, and that's cool, I guess, but out here she's a little bit more free, and she's by herself. But we go out there, my son plays with her, I'll play with her. We have a dog, then she'll go out there and hang out with her. But out here, I mean, we gotta cut this stuff off. This is usually where I was leaving her, and she left. She trimmed down a lot of the stuff. Out here you can see where she ate most of the grass down there. See that behind me? And this mulberry tree was down in here. Like all the stuff, like the branches were down to about this size, and you could see, let me see if you guys can see it now, but to where her height is and where she could reach her head, they're all trimmed. She ate all the branches, all the leaves, the mulberries that are on there. Let me see if there's mulberries on here, because all the birds, they come and they'll eat the mulberries. And at nighttime, this is where our free range chickens and our the roosters, they come up here to nest, to get away from predators, because we don't have anywhere that we leave them. We don't have any little particular spot for them to like cage or anything. They're free range. They're all over. Let me see if you guys can see them in the background over here. They're back there, see? And there's a whole bunch of them. There's a chicken back here. You can see her. And we just kind of gotta play a little hide and seek game to see where the chickens are laying their eggs sometimes, and we'll go find the eggs and bring them in. But sometimes they'll get some really nice hiding spots, and then we can't find the eggs. And then you'll see a whole bunch of little baby chickens running around, which is pretty cool, you know. But since they're out here in the wild, there's like really actual free range chickens. We don't really sell eggs and stuff. This is a cherry tree, which has no cherries on it because the birds come and they eat them all. The chickens jump up here, they eat them all. There's no cherries. Anyways, well, let's see if there's any mulberries on here. Let me see. Oh, here we go. See, I don't know if you guys can see. Some of them aren't quite ripe yet. There's some, but the chickens and the roosters usually get to them pretty fast. I mean, and that's good because we only eat so many of them, you know, with such a big tree. I mean, me and my son climb up there and we get them, and we'll make like jam for like our pancakes in the morning and stuff. But mostly the chickens and the roosters are the ones that eat them, you know. Let me see. Oh, here's the halter that she broke. Ugh. If you guys could see that. It looked like she had broken it before, because the guy that I got it from had it, you know. But she broke it right there. I think I took off the piece that was broken on the other side. But she didn't like it. She didn't like it. I mean, I don't know if it was the metal pieces that you could hear that ringing. Because the first day that we got her and my son was riding around, we have this bell over here. Well, like kind of like a wind chime bell over here. And when we passed by it, she would like try to run off, you know, but I was lead lining her. So I wouldn't let her take off on me. But it looks like she was kind of scared of it. Let me see. Let me bring it over here. It's right there. See? And she didn't really like that sound. So I'm pretty sure that from her halter thing too, that she didn't like the sound either. Yeah, but she's out there, look. She has all that space all around to walk around. And whenever we walk her around here, like at nighttime, we'll go walk her around. She just got her hooves done right before we got her too. So she's barefoot. And she likes being barefoot, I guess. But she'll walk around over there, and then since we got little rocks and gravel and stuff, I'll check her feet after. But she'll always go up there and start eating, because there's like a lot of chamomile and like fresh grass right there. So she'll go up there and she'll eat that. So I decided to leave her up there. But my next spot, I'm gonna leave her right here. I'm gonna put her right here. Hopefully she trims all this spot down. Check out this, guys. Check this out, guys. I planted them on both sides. This is the first time that I actually plant flowers out here. Let me put the rocks back in here. A few things that I got at the dollar store. This little guy right here. Little gnome. Pretty cool. I like to leave them on top of the rock right here. There you go. Leave that there. I have another one over here. Another little house. I had another mushroom, but it broke. Then my daughter painted those. I don't know if you guys can see what that one has, 2 hearts, but the paint's running out. I think we painted them last summer. She painted them last summer. She's older now. But yeah, hopefully those grow, and they're supposed to bloom in August. So hopefully they're nice and tall. They're probably like up to a little bit higher than my knee. Let me see if you guys can see that. Yeah, like about up to my knee. I'm 6 feet, so they're gonna be pretty tall. I thought they were gonna be smaller. I planted a whole bunch of wildflowers out here too, like out there in the front right there, out by the palm trees. Planted wildflowers around there. Hopefully they grow. They said they were gonna bloom also in June, July, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Anyways, what else are we gonna do? Oh, here's her saddle. That's the saddle that it came with. It's a fairly good size, but she's just wide in her hips. So, I mean, I checked it. I checked in here, put my hand in there to see if it was wide enough for her, and she had enough space that it wasn't coming down on her back, on her spine, there and in the back. But I think she needs a bigger saddle. She's a bigger pony, and I think she needs a bigger saddle. And whenever we strap her in, the strap on her, it's just not hugging her tight enough. Also, my son doesn't know how to ride. He doesn't know how to stay on there quite right yet. So he'll sit up on her, and then he'll just put all the way down, and he'll go to the side. It's the same thing that happened when he was trying to ride bikes. When he was learning to ride bikes, he would fall over because he would just like sit on the bike and like, you know what I mean? He wouldn't go fast enough, and then he would just kind of like fall over. And since we have gravel and stuff right there, he was learning to ride around here, and he was like, "No, Dad, I'm done with this. I'm not riding anymore. And and I mean, I ride motorcycles, or I used to ride motorcycles. I stopped when he was born. Because I was so busy at work and stuff. And then I was like, yeah, you know what? I can't get hurt right now. But that's my first motorcycle right there. She's kind of, I gave her to my brother, but he messed up his leg on this quad that we have back here. On that quad, and both of them have been at a standstill. This one needs like the carbs redone, like all the stuff, like when you leave a bike run, like resting for a long period of time, it needs all that done. But I was thinking of taking it to my local motorcycle guy here and having him go run through it and then buy some new parts for it, probably new seat, new tank and stuff, new headlight, to be able to start riding again since my son's a little bit older. But anyways, going back to what he said, he's like, I don't care, Dad. I'm done riding. I'm done riding. And I was like, when you get older, how are you gonna ride a motorcycle, a dirt bike? How am I gonna get you a dirt bike if you don't even know how to ride a bicycle? I'm not like you, Dad. I don't want to. I don't want to ride motorcycles like you. We're not all the same. And now, fast forward, and we go to the freaking skate park, and he goes down the ramps on his bike now, which is super funny. And he loves riding bikes. So we'll go out to the back over there where the canal is. If you guys can see the trees over there, we'll go back all the way around. We'll go riding. And he loves riding bikes. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna like riding motorcycles later on when he gets a little older too. But yeah. So we're gonna leave Chikis out there for a little bit. I got this project that I'm finishing up right here. I'll show it to you guys once I'm done. I was gonna make a video on how on building it, but it's my first time building it, man. I saw some guys on YouTube building one. It's like a little cart type, botana cart, that you put those trays inside. You put the trays inside here, individual slots, and you could put chips, candies, stuff like that, so people could choose what they're gonna put in their little bowl that you sell or whatever. So we're gonna try to do that this summer. And other stuff, I was gonna do pony rides. I got her to do pony rides, but she's too green, man. I don't feel comfortable having a kid on there, you know. The guy said that she was really good with his kids and that she would ride independently and all that stuff. But when I brought her home and I had my son get on her, like, she took off, you know. She took off on him. She tried to take off on us, and the first time was bareback, and we were like, oh, maybe she doesn't like riding bareback. So the second time, we put the saddle on her, and we're going out here, and in the front, she was good. We went to the back, and she got scared because she didn't like the rope like around her face. So I was lead lining with in the front, and I put the rope a little bit over. And she didn't like that, and she started running around doing circles, and my son was holding on. And then he got bucked off. But that's why I was like, no, I'm just gonna, so I have her posted up right now on Facebook Marketplace and my local Craigslist, and I have her posted for sale, and I actually have it that saying that she needs a little more time under the saddle. That she lead lines, because she lead lines a little bit, you know. She takes the saddle well. My son throws the saddle on her, and I could hook it up, and she does fine. I pick up all her feet. Like I said, she just got her feet done. And she does good with most of the stuff, but just riding, I don't know, maybe because we're new to her. But either way, I need a pony that is good with any kid, you know. So we could start doing pony rides like at fairs and stuff. I thought that was pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. Because I want to do just lead line at first. Just lead line them. And eventually upgrade to a carousel. To a little carousel, you know, when they have them all attached. to a carousel. Maybe now, I'll probably eventually have like maybe 3 or 4 of them. But I need to find ones that are really, well trained and that are actually good with kids. And I made the mistake again. Like, it's the second time I make a mistake like that on Craigslist. Last time I went all the way to San Jose. I live in the Central Valley, so we went to San Jose, picked up a motorcycle. I got it because it was a Honda, and supposedly Hondas are the best motor and blah 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 blah. But every single Honda that we've had growing up, including that quad back there, has sucked. The car sucked. If you ever had a 1998, 1994, 1990, like 90s all the way to 2000 Hondas, man, dude. I don't know if you guys had the same trouble as we did growing up, but me and my brother, I mean, my dad's a mechanic. Well, he's an electrician, but he grew up working on cars and stuff our whole lives to get at some extra cash, Like in the 80s and 90s, he would work on family cars and just like friends' cars and stuff and make some extra cash like that. And we ended up learning that craft as well. But every single Honda we had, man, it was straight butt cheeks, It was straight. They were the worst cars that we've ever had, honestly. Every time that like summer would come around, and I mean, we never had AC in none of our cars. Well, I think I got AC with the first car that I ever bought, which was a Cadillac CTS when they came out, and it was a nice tangerine orange color, and that was the first time we've ever had AC in a car. And I was around 22. I'm 40 now, so I was like 22. But that was the very first time that we ever had AC. We spent all our summers like everybody else, I believe, like that lived around our age. We never have an AC, right? And but those cars, every time the radiator, they would give out. I don't know how many times we changed the radiator on those cars. So I've never trusted Hondas and blah blah blah. So I went to San Jose. The guy had it posted that he was a motorcycle mechanic, and he had his shop in the background and stuff, had the bike in the shop. And we went to San Jose. I rode it back to the Central Valley. I used it for about, I want to say like 2 weeks, and then suddenly I was driving and I just hear puttering, this puttering sound. And it stalls on me, and I was like, man, what the heck? And I was like, I know I put oil in it, it has water, in the radiator. I put gas, I had just pumped gas, so I checked the gas, see if it was the gas, like, maybe I'm out of gas, maybe it leaked or something. Nope. Turned it back on, like, while I'm riding on the road. And then I pull over, because it stops again, and I'm in front of a Burger King, and I open up the little, the oil cap, and it just pours out. So all that stuff has mixed in, all the water with all the oil, and it had like blew a piston or had blown something inside, and everything mixed, and that engine was toast. Anyway, so when I went out, I was like, I'm gonna see, and he got my son and he put him on there, for a little bit. But he didn't really lead line around. He was just like kind of holding him on there, and I was like, you know what? Maybe the horse is good. And his kids were out there, and I was like, let me trust this guy, And I bought her, and I brought her home, and I tried it, and she was not good. So I got her posted up again. Anyways, so hopefully I'm looking right now. I'm seeing if there's any nice ponies and stuff that I could do. Hopefully I could do it before this summer ends, but I'm gonna try to do that. I'm gonna try to do that right there, because that's a little bit less risk, Like I'm not gonna have any kids flying off a horse, And those are just snacks that people are buying, like maybe at the flea market, fairs, local, local farmers markets. And where people, I'm gonna ask permission for it right there where this lady's at selling strawberries. and see if I can post up next to her, because she has a nice little spot around, and it's like the whole corner, and it's like on a busy intersection. And they have their whole strawberry field and the strawberry stand there, and they only do the season. So I'm gonna ask her if she could rent it to me after she's done with the season or during the season, because sometimes people post up there selling stuff like wood and other things right there. There was this lady a long time ago that I bought some nice tie-dye stuff. She was like an old hippie lady, and she made some of the most beautiful tie-dye stuff, man. And I bought my daughter a dress. It was like $80, and this was like almost 10 years ago. So $80, you know, that was a lot for a tie-dye dress. But she had it for a while and she loved it. She was like, "Oh, Dad, can we please stop buying tie-dye?" I was like, "All right, let's go." And she has some really nice stuff. So I'm gonna see if I could post up right there and see if I can make some extra cash there too. Hopefully, guys, I don't know. It's windy out here, but hopefully I'm right here posted up where you guys can't hear the wind. But I want to see if I can get those microphones. But you know what? I don't like how they look like when people have them right here either. It looks kind of weird. But I mean, if it sounds better for you guys, hopefully I'm gonna get them. The ones that I saw were like, I want to say like $24. And if I end up buying them, and when next time I post with using those, I'll leave the description down below so you guys can go and cop them for yourselves if you like the sound quality of it. Right now it's off my phone. It's the iPhone 14. So it's the iPhone 14 Pro Max. So I don't know if that makes a difference with the sound quality of the normal iPhone or any of the other iPhones, but we'll see. Hopefully when I post this, when I edit it, I'll hear the sound quality and stuff. If it's too windy, I'm gonna post it anyway. We had another channel. Me and my son had another channel, but I ended up my other phone that I had. I ended up getting rid of it, and I got a new line with Verizon with my brother, and we're all our family is on that plan, so we get a better deal. I used to be on Cricket before, and Verizon's a whole lot better to me. I don't know what you guys comment down below what you guys have, and if you guys like it in your area or not. But right here, we're out in the country, and if you go out to the mountains up like by Yosemite, because we live by Yosemite kind of, if you go up to like by Yosemite, I would still get reception with Cricket. The Verizon, my family had Verizon, like my parents and stuff, and we would go up there to the casinos and stuff. Sometimes they wouldn't get reception. But driving back, like along the whole way, there was like a tiny little gap, like maybe like a 2-mile gap that I wouldn't get reception on my Cricket. But I thought it was time for a change, so I ended up changing my phone number. And when I try to log back into that account that we had before, I couldn't log into it anymore, and I cannot remember the password for the life of me. I tried to sign in a whole bunch of times. We only had like a couple videos. I'm gonna try to regain or maybe screen record those videos and repost them on this channel, even though this resolution is probably not gonna be good, but at least I'll have them back on here. Like we would just do like little food review and stuff like that. We did a snack review. Maybe you guys could look it up. It's Life of Don Mexican Snacks, and you'll see me and my son doing like a snack review, like of Mexican snacks and stuff that we had bought. But hopefully I'm gonna start posting a lot. I'm gonna try to post a video every day on this channel. So this is gonna be my first video on this channel. You guys saw me moving around, walking with Chikis and stuff, giving her water. If I could post the rest of me building this, I'll post it. But I need to set up my tripod. I just found my my tripod the other day. I cleaned it up because my son did a ASMR. Let's go in here. It's kind of dark in here. I don't have any lights in here because it's super hot outside. We're fixing up the living room too. You guys could see, I just washed those curtains and re-put them up there because I was cleaning the house. A little bit of mess over here. But anyways, let's see in this room over here. Oh, here it is. See if you guys can see it. I had it right here. It's gonna be our vlog room. There we go. And I made the snack thing out of those little things at Home Depot. I got them for like 20 bucks each. I didn't want to buy like a big slab of wood because I don't want it to be so heavy when I'm carrying it around and putting it in the car and stuff, you know? But this will probably be the background. Got a little desk right here. I got him this during COVID season, you know, because he needed it for school. He started kindergarten, so he needed that stuff for school. He needed somewhere where they were doing like Zoom calls type stuff at his school. So he'd have his little laptop. He would be right here, and he'd, you know what I mean, like do his classwork, and then he would do his work right here. So all this stuff is full of. Let me see right here. I just organized it yesterday, day before, but he has a whole bunch of pencils, colored crayons, colored pencils. See, a whole bunch of other colored pencils right here. We got these at what's it called? The Hobby Lobby. We got this because he needed to do a project, and it was supposed to be a T-shirt, and they gave him a construction paper T-shirt or construction paper. He was supposed to draw a T-shirt on it. And then turn it in as a state report. And I was like, you know what? Let's just go get a T-shirt at Hobby Lobby. They sell it for like $3. And I bought him some of those markers. It's like, it's markers for clothing and stuff. So he ended up drawing it on there. And I think he wore it. I think he might have worn it when he presented it, which is pretty cool. And I thought that was better than having it drawn, you know what I mean? Have it all crumply in his backpack and then present it. It was a whole lot better. But anyways, so we have that right here. So whenever we do like vlogs and like food vlogs and stuff, it'll be right here with this guy right here. Hopefully I could put it, because I have to put it outside, you know? And it's been windy where I live, and I don't have the microphone, so I haven't wanted to post right now while it's windy. But I was like, you know what? Whatever, dude. If I don't start doing it right now, I'm not gonna be posting anything. So I have it. It's pretty tall. Let me put it on top of the table. There you go. See, so it's pretty tall. You can shorten it, you know. Shorten it, make it longer. Has a thing for the phone, little ring, and you could change. You could dim it. You know what I mean? Pretty cool. So this is where we're gonna doing our vlogs and stuff, and hopefully we'll finish this spot up too. See, because I want to vlog this stuff too, but I need somebody I need a cameraman. I need a cameraman or a camera woman. You know, I told my daughter, but she was like, I don't really want to be following you around with the camera. You know how that goes. And my son's short, so this would be the point of view that you guys would see if my son was recording me. So this is what you guys would see all day. This and this, maybe. You know what I mean? So right now I'm just gonna be doing self vlogs, and hopefully I'll put my son in there sometimes too. But look at Chikis over there. She's enjoying it, even though it's hot. And I washed it the other day too for the first time. I washed it. What was it? The day before yesterday? And I didn't know. Well, I didn't know if she was gonna shower good or not. And she didn't want the water at first. But we have that hose that my brother's spraying right there. And I was spraying her off, and I changed the nozzle because you could put shower. So I had it on shower, and I was scrubbing her, and I was like, you know, like petting her and scratching her and stuff. And then she acted like she didn't like it. But after, she started rolling around. She started rolling around the grass. And then when I started walking her around, she started prancing. She was like prancing, and walking around and high-stepping. It was so funny. It was the funniest thing. And that's when I left her over there because she liked it so much. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to... I showered her. Let me put her out here. I left her tied actually over here for a little bit. And then the next day I put her over there. Yeah, guys. But hopefully this is the start of the daily vlogs. I'll just take you along the stuff that I do every day. I wanted to do a gaming, like live gaming stuff. Today I have to post some Poshmark stuff too. Probably do a live. I was telling my daughter that I had an idea of doing live shopping while live shopping in Poshmark. So I'm gonna try to see if I could do it, and I want to see if she could record me doing it, going like to a store, maybe like a Marshalls or a Ross or something, and showing people product, and then they could bid on it, and then I'll just buy it and ship it to them. I thought it would be a pretty cool idea. Who knows if it'd be profitable or not, but it'd be cool. You know, it'd be a nice, cool idea. And we're gonna try to do ASMR, wilderness ASMR stuff. No, we have a few hiking trails out here, so I'm gonna see if I could take like our little vlog setup type stuff, a little table, foldable table with that ring, so you can stand up, and we could do like an outdoor ASMR where it's nice and quiet. Once I get those microphones and there's no wind, and do like an outdoor ASMR with with snacks or stuff up there. I thought that would be pretty cool too. So we got a few stuff coming. My mom's coughing. Are you okay, mama? But we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I'll start vlogging more. And it's summertime, guys, so I got my kids during summer break. Every day, I mean, they're with me every day, but like they're with me every day, all day, you know. So hopefully they got some ideas to go do. We usually go swim at the lake here by our house, or we'll go to the Oakdale, we'll go to the local pool. And right, like today, my son wanted to go to the local pool, and he called me with his mom. He went with his mom for breakfast, and he called me. He's like, "Hey, Dad, can you bring me my swim trunks and a towel, please?" And I was like, dude, you're with your mom. Just tell her to get you some swim trunks from her house, you know, and a towel over there. She lives in town. We live out in the country. I have to drive all the way to town, you know. So we'll see. We'll see. If we go to the lake and do other stuff like that, I'll vlog that too. For right now, I'm gonna try to get this stuff done. I'll probably, man, it's windy. Like, I bought the paint. Let me see. Let me show you guys the paint that I got for that. I got some other wood stuff over here. Some other wood that I have behind the couch. But I bought this Rust-Oleum 2X white. It's gloss. You know, it has paint and primer. I'm just gonna spray it. I'm gonna sand it and then I'm gonna spray it. If you guys ever tried any other paint besides Rust-Oleum, comment down below to see how much it sucked, man. Because whenever I would use any other paint, it would be like that store brand. I'm not gonna say the stores, but whatever store that I would buy it at, their brand. Jesus Christ, man! It's like, let me see. Was it this store? I think it was. I believe it was this door. It was this door or one of our other doors. I sprayed it with like 3 cans besides the primer. So I did the primer, and then I sprayed it with like 3 cans of the actual paint, and the coverage was horrendous. Like I was spraying it, and you could see. And then I went to Rust-Oleum. I went to the store. I got the Rust-Oleum. And the other side, because I had done one side, and so the other side I was like, okay, you know what I mean, let's do this review right now, which I should record those reviews too, man, because some people do them, but they don't do them like that, like what they do side by sides. There's this guy that does some great reviews like that. If I find his channel again, I'll go ahead and post them down below, because we had a rock chip on one of our cars, and he did reviews on all the different rock chips, what's it called, kits that they sell at your local AutoZone or O'Reilly's or wherever you guys go to get your car stuff. So I ended up using it, and it worked awesome, man. It worked awesome. And I saw him do some other stuff on, what was it? It was that one stuff that you put on your car, not the wax, the protectant that you put on it. Dude, I can't, for the life of me, I can't remember. And I was just looking it up too. It's the it's like a protectant. It's a protectant for your for your car. But he had a review on those as well, and he just does like his reviews. Like he buys that stuff himself, and he'll post like honest reviews. But I should have done that with 2X Rust-Oleum stuff, because I just sprayed it one time. I sprayed it one time, and it had more coverage than the other one had with the three full cans, which was a larger can. So don't always go for the larger can. You know what I mean? Of the cheaper stuff. One can of the good stuff, it will go a long way, believe me. I ended up wasting way more money than I should have on painting that door. But anyways, so I'm gonna try to finish this stuff up right here. I'm trying to finish that up. I was gonna do like a it was gonna be like a little podium type thing, or like a little small like little house thing with that stuff covering it. But I think I'm just gonna do like a pop-up tent with one of the normal tables and that slab on top. I'll show you guys how it looks after, and all my setup after I'm done, because I don't really want to record it, or maybe, who knows, maybe I'll just finish it, because that was just one cut anyway, and it took me forever cutting that stuff out, because this is like a cardboard, not cardboard, but it's like cardboardish, like pressed cardboard. And I didn't want to do it like with the Sawzall or anything, and I just ended up doing it with the razor blade, and I just cut it out. I cut it out, and it took me a long time, and I didn't want to record that, because that's gonna suck, you know, just like watching me cut those freaking things out. I could have time lapsed it, but still, like, I didn't want to have it posted up there. And I was listening to stuff on my Spotify anyway on my phone, and I was like, you know what, I need to get this done. I need to get this cut out. I need to get it done. But then later I thought, I was like, I could have made a video out of that. So I'm gonna try to get that done. I might post a video on it if I decide to post it on making that thing. But I kind of wanted to show you guys the completed version of it, you know. Today I'm probably just gonna finish that. I'm probably gonna move Chikis back over here so she can finish up this side right here. I'm probably gonna leave her out here tonight, and if I switch her around, I'll show you guys how I move her around when I switch her around, you know what I mean. I need to end up putting water. My brother's watering over there. He's watering back there. Then I'm moving this gazebo over there where he's watering after it dries a little bit. Put Chikis over here tonight, and then maybe tomorrow night put her over here, because I don't like her to leave her out here out in the daytime, because there's no shade. You know what I mean? So I'll leave her under that tree, leave her under that big tree, or I'll leave her under that pine tree over there. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if she finishes up all this grass that's down here. All this grass. Hopefully. We got our cup cadet back there, but I need to order a part from it off Amazon, because the little spindle on the bottom that makes this blade spin, it messed up. Because it's a lot of grass, guys. Look, I'm going to show you guys back here. It's a lot of grass. So we got to cut this back here. I used to do this with the push mower. Before we got that riding lawnmower, we got that maybe like 5-6 years ago. But look at that. Like, I don't know if you could capture how big this yard is. And then we do all that front over there where Chikis is. And I would also do all this front over here. All this over here, over there, underneath the palm trees. Have to do all that with push mower, man. Push mower. And it wasn't even the ones that like you would press and the wheels would turn. Well, I think we got one of those after. But before, I used to do it just a freaking push mower. It took me like 4 hours. And then I do the trimming, edging, and all that stuff. It took me like 4 or 5 hours to do it nonstop. I'd maybe like take like one break for water or something, but I just want to get it done. I mean, you get it over with. So I would go out and freaking push mower the whole thing. But that thing's messed up, so we're having Chikis help us out right now. So leave a comment down below to see if Chikis was a good investment. Instead of just buying a freaking another riding cart lawnmower. No, it wasn't. Don't get a grass buddy. That's that expensive, guys. Just kidding. I love Chikis, man. She. I mean, like I said, she's our first pony. Hopefully we're gonna get some. So, cause I was looking for a big horse for me, but I'm a big dude. I'm 6 foot, 260. I need to lose weight again. I need to get back down to like maybe 200 or 190 to get a nice bigger horse to be able to ride it, because I don't want to be breaking the dang horse's back. You know what I mean? You see all these guys riding some freaking small horses and they're like my size, dude. It's like, no, man, lose some freaking weight for the sake of your horse, please. And hopefully Chikis will probably, if she doesn't sell within a few, like this month, we're probably going to keep her. Probably going to keep her. And the guy was going to breed her. He said that he would give me maybe the info to who he was going to breed her with. And I wanted to breed her to a larger horse so we could get a nice larger size pony. Maybe like 13 hands, 14 hands, you know, something a little bigger. I don't know how that'll work out. Maybe I have to breed her to a Clydesdale or a Frisian, even though I have to pay maybe $1,000 to do it. But let's see how, because she's nice, man. She's nice. Like, I don't know if you guys could see her coloring, and her coat is very nice. Her hair, you know, she's super nice. She doesn't bite. She doesn't kick. Just that she's a little bit she likes to bolt. She likes to take off. You know what I mean? So if I could breed her to something that has a little bit of a more calm temperament, I think it'll be a good foal. But I'm gonna go try to eat something right now. I'm not gonna film that. Trying to get some water, try to get something to drink, something to eat. All right, guys, we're gonna be cutting my dad's hair. He's gonna be going to Mexico this next couple weeks. Chiki's still back there. She's hanging out. As you can see, the sun's going down a little bit, so we're gonna probably move her back over there. But we're gonna cut my dad's hair. This is how it looks right now. I'll time lapse it, and we'll see how it looks after. Okay, put you guys right over here.
What it mean to be the best? Riding foes, feeling unimpressed. Make me reminisce, throwing bows, bend the corner, set my mind up on the goal. All I know is stay down, bad, I'm the goal. Okay, feel like the best, the great. Now there ain't no debate. Yeah. Okay, feel like the best, the great. Now there ain't no debate. Yeah. I ain't gotta say much. Know the boy got a touch. Another win for the rush. Another win for the rush. See me once and got a crush. See you twice and that's enough. Get the ring sized up, and that's for the championship. Yeah, I dropped in, feeling like I need a top 10. Clean sweep, get the mop in. No roof, yeah, I hopped in. Champagne spraying, popped in. Paramedics on the speed dial. Turn the party to a mosh pit. Locked in. Supreme confidence, can't do broken promises. You can't talk the way I talk when you ain't got no accomplishments. On top, taking up space, ain't no room for occupants. Always knew I had to glow, ain't no chance of blocking it. Okay, feel like the best, the great. Now there ain't no debate. Yeah. Okay, feel like the best, the great. Now there ain't no debate. Yeah, I dropped in, feeling like I need a top 10. Clean sweep, get the mop in. No roof, yeah, I hopped in. Champagne spraying, popped in. Paramedics on the speed dial. Turn the party to a mosh pit. Locked in. Okay, feel like the best, the great. Now there ain't no debate. Yeah. Okay, feel like the best, the great. Now there ain't no debate. Yeah.
All right, people, this is the after shot. You guys rated 1 to 10, before and after. Looks like he's ready to. I don't know if I'm gonna do like hour-long videos, or if I'm gonna do just like separate videos like every day, you know. Comment down below, what do you guys want to see? You guys want to see hour-long videos, or you guys want to see clips? You know, like 15-minute videos, 20-minute videos. I like those 20-minute videos and stuff sometimes, but sometimes I'm like, dude, can you please post more of what you're doing? You know what I mean? And you know who I like that does it a lot? What's his name? It's Dub from Dub Family. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of him, but go search for his channel. It's DUB Family, Dub Family, and he posts every day. He posts like hour-long videos every day, and I watch every single one of them. Why? I don't know. I like it. I like watching them. You know what I mean? And like other guys that I watch, like I watch DDE. Me and my son will watch FaZe Rug, Danny Duncan, channels like that. You know, and we're like, man, come on, just post a little bit longer videos. I love the Cannonball ones that on DDE because they're super long, you know. And then like we'll watch like Mo Vlogs. Like I wish Mo Vlogs did like an hour-long video. It's like, dude, you're in Dubai. Please post some stuff like that for us that we're not in Dubai, you know. And like right now I can't go to Dubai yet, you know what I mean. My kids were small, you know, they're in school, they're, you know, maybe vacations, but I don't have the funds to go over there right now, and I'm scared of heights. So I don't want to be in the air for 20 hours, you know what I mean. Like Mo Vlogs, please post hour-long videos, dude, you know what I mean. And just like Dove, I think I found him. I want to say that I subscribed to him, or I actually just started watching him like, I want to say like 2-3 weeks ago, man. But if you go through my history on my YouTube thing, it'll show that I've watched like most of all this stuff. Like, I mean, I've been watching him every day, and like I would like sit there. I sat like the first couple days, I sat there and binge watched like 5 videos a day, dude. So it was like 5 hours, you know, of just Dub Family, just Dub doing all this stuff. The first one that I watched, where I found him, is where he went to like this taco stand, or like this Mexican restaurant in Compton, I believe. And some guys pulled up on him, and they took his sandwich away because dude, he was doing a food review, and it was the funniest thing. It was the funniest freaking video that I've seen, and it was like a fluke, you know, but stuff happens, you know, when you're recording or whatever, and mostly in places like that. And my buddy would always tell me, because he's from Compton, and I went out there for a wedding, for one of my cousin's weddings. And he tells me, he's like, "You-ball, hey," because he saw me update my Facebook or Instagram. Like I put a picture of going into LA, you know, and it was in Inglewood. In Inglewood, Long Beach, and my family's from Compton, out there. And he was like, "You-ball, I know you, bro." He's like, you need to relax, okay? He's like, you can't be being wild out there, you know what I mean? But I'm from Guadalajara, I'm from Jalisco. So I grew up there like in my teens, man. I mean, we were over here, and my parents brought us when we were about like 4 years old, right? Went to school here, and then we had to exit the country to fix our legal situation that we had, like get our citizenship passport and stuff. So we were over there. It was expected to be just 1 year, and it ended up being 3. So I grew up over there, and growing up in Guadalajara, Jalisco, it's like growing up South Central LA, bro. Every different block has a gang or whatever the heck is going on. So he thought, you know what I mean, like I didn't know how to move around in the city. I mean, you just move around respectfully, you know, you don't cause any problems and stuff like that. And most of the times they won't mess with you, or like they'll come and ask you where you're from and stuff. And if you politely tell them where you're from, you know what I mean? Or if you're there and if your family has no problems or anything with anybody from around there, you know, well, they usually just leave you alone. And like when we were out there, and he was like, man, hey, U-Ball, please, dude, be careful out there. Because he grew up in Compton his whole life, but he grew up, I think, like in the gang stuff. And I mean, it's a whole lot different when you're a civilian, when you're a gang member, I believe. You know, like usually nobody messes with me. You know, even when I would go out there, like, you know, guys would, you know, just look at you and like, you know, you're strange or whatever. You're not from there, and they'll just see, you know, I'll walk around with my son. It was like 11 o'clock at night out there. And we were just walking around. We went to the store and stuff. And it was a busy intersection. But he went, I guess it was the wrong side of Compton, and the guys were there, and they freaking went up to him, and same thing, and asked him where he was from and all that stuff. And if you watch the follow-up video, when he does the food, that he invites those guys to go review the food again from the place where he got the sandwich taken from him. It was the funniest thing, because it was just what I'm talking about. Like, they just want to know where you're from. They just want to know, you know, like if you're not somebody that's trying to do something dumb in their neighborhood, man. Just like, I mean, just like out here, neighborhood watch, you know, like if we see somebody out here, like if I see somebody out here around my ranch that I don't know, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna ask them, you know, like, hey, what's going on, you know, who are you? Same thing, you know. They're looking out for their local community, I guess, you know. But that was one of the funniest videos, and I kept watching his stuff, and I just kept watching, and then I saw that he's doing daily vlogs, hour-long vlogs, and I'm like, and even those are short to me. I don't know why. You know what I mean? I'm doing my stuff, you know. I'll watch him while I'm eating breakfast. I'll watch him while I'm eating lunch or whatever, you know. Then I like him. So comment down below if you want to see hour-long videos, or if you want to see just short 20-minute videos. I might do both, just like at the beginning, to see which one gets a better audience. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys. So go ahead, like, subscribe, comment down below what you guys want to watch. If you guys got any idea for videos, man, we're just starting out again. So give me some ideas. I mean, I already got some stuff. We do stuff around here every day. We're out here in the ranch, dude. We do stuff every day, right? So people want to live ranch life until they gotta live ranch life, and ranch life is busy, you know. So we'll see you guys. Signing out.
What it mean to be the best? Riding foes, feeling unimpressed. Make me reminisce. Throwing bows, bend the corner, set my mind up on a goal. All I know is stay down, bad. I'm